Hi, you guys. Hi, Speck. Hi, Richard.
What are you shrimp kids doing?
We're not shrimp kids. We're businessmen.
Some business. That stuff's not real lemonade.
It is, too. It's made from real lemons and real sugar and real ice and real water.
Looks phony to me.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, well, you just taste it.
Okay, pour a glass.
First, where's your nickel?
Let me taste it first, stupid.
We'll give you a taste for a penny.
Big deal.
I got a penny. Here's a penny taste. It's my penny. It's good. Told ya. Want some, Richard?
Will you trust me for a nickel?
Nope, you gotta pay. I got a nickel. Here, give me a full glass.
Listen, Corey, old buddy, you know what I've got in here?
What?
Something I got for Easter.
What is it?
Give me a glass lemonade and I'll show you.
It's probably just an Easter egg.
Oh, yeah?
No, it isn't. Bet it is.
Does this look like an Easter egg to you, shrimps?
Gee, it's a real live bunny rabbit.
Bet you guys like to have one, wouldn't you?
Yeah!
How'd you like to have this one?
Boy!
I'll give them to you for 10 glasses of lemonade.
10?
This rabbit costs 50 cents.
We can't have pets around here. Why can't you? Mr. Cooper won't allow pets in the building.
How about swapping for 5 glasses of lemonade?
But we still can't keep the rabbit here.
Okay, tell you what.
What?
Here, you can have the rabbit, and I'll keep him for you at my house.
You will?
Yep.
He'll be our rabbit?
For 6 glasses of lemonade.
You said 5.
Well, if I keep him for you at my house, it's gotta be 6.
I'll discuss it with my partner. What do you think, Okay, 6 glasses of lemonade and we get to keep the rabbit.
At my house.
Well, that's the last of today's emergencies, I hope. What was it? One of those long-haired kids in Brockmeyer's office. I wish those weekend surfers would learn to put their hair up when they come to work. Can you imagine getting your curls caught in a duplicating machine? She didn't. He did. He? Yes, suffered a small scalp wound and ran off 65 copies of his hair before we extricated him. Oh, Hannah, I almost forgot. Eddie asked me to deliver this. What is it? A letter. Marked personal in a very masculine hand. Well, if you'll excuse me, it's going home time. Oh, no. He's coming here. Who's coming here? Bunny Henderson. Oh. Is that good? Why, I don't know. What do you think? Well, I don't know either. I haven't the smoggiest notion who Bunny Henderson is. Julia, he's that man. What man? The one in Italy. Bunny Henderson? Bernard Henderson. Bunny's his nickname. Well, even Bernard Henderson doesn't sound very, Italiano to me. He's not Italian. He's an American. I was in Rome all alone, and I wanted to go to Florence, and I couldn't speak a word of Italian. I was in this little restaurant, what they call a trattoria, trying to make myself understood. But the waiter didn't understand English. I was trying to use one of those dreary little English-Italian dictionaries I bought. Ask him how to get to the station for the train to Florence. Dove?
Sì, dove?
Dove? The, train station, for Florence.
Prego, miss, cosa vorrebbe sapere? Mi scusi, signore, ma io non capisco inglese, lei non capisce l'italiano, cosa posso fare? Sono solamente un cameriere, io non guido per i turisti. Se lei deve che io l'aiuto, deve imparare l'italiano. Ecco, signore.
Mi scusi, ma forse io posso essere d'aiuto.
Grazie, commendatore.
Perhaps I can help you through your language barrier, madam.
Oh, you speak English?
Why, you speak English too.
No, I meant,
Oh, I know how it is. We all feel so lost and alone when we can't communicate. Yeah. Arrivederci, Patricio.
I was just trying to find out how far I am from the railroad station.
Oh, you're within strolling distance. I'd be delighted to escort you personally if you'd like.
I don't want to put you out.
It'll be my pleasure, I can assure you. If you'll have a coffee with me while I finish my lunch.
You sure you don't mind?
You cannot deny me the opportunity of doing my good deed for the day. I consider myself fortunate. Oh, may I?
Please do.
Thank you. Patricio, do a cafe. My name's Bernard Henderson.
I'm Mrs. Hannah Yarby.
Are you going to Florence with Mr. Yarby?
Mr. Yarby has been dead 22 years.
Oh, then he's in no condition to travel. I'm sorry if I offended. I've been a widower for 7 years.
I'm not offended. Oh.
Grazie.
Grazie. Do you live here in Rome?
Yes, I live here for 3 weeks, twice a year. The rest of the time, I die slowly in Syracuse, New York.
I'm from Los Angeles.
Oh, that's in California, isn't it? Or has it spread to Nevada by now?
Almost. But when it got close, Nevada recoiled.
I'm in shoes at home.
Well, you're not barefoot here.
No, the wholesale shoe business. Our factory's here, so I come over quite often. Do you know Rome, or is this your first trip?
Oh, this is my first. I want to get in as much as I can in the time I have. I want to see the baptistry in Florence, and Michelangelo's David, and the Ponte Vecchio.
Ponte Vecchio.
Vecchio.
Have you seen all of Rome yet?
Well, the Forum and the Vatican, yes.
Oh, that is not all of Rome, Mrs. Yarby. So before you scurry off to Florence, you had better toss a coin into the Trevi Fountain to make sure you come back.
He was so charming, so amusing. I couldn't turn down his offer to show me the city. For the next 3 days, I seemed to be constantly in his company. It was all so beautiful.
More beautiful than Florence?
I never did go to Florence.
And now Mr. Henderson is coming out here.
Yes. Julia, what do you think? Should I see him?
What a question. Of course you should see him. Good night.
You don't think I'd be making a mistake?
What kind of mistake?
Because it was just one of those quick, fast, summertime romances. They never last. I know.
Oh, Hannah, it wasn't summer, it was autumn, and it wasn't a romance. Or was it?
Years ago, I went camping one summer, and I found a beautiful Palomino horse that I fell in love with. And I rode him every day. And he used to whinny every time I came into the stable.
What does that have to do with Bunny Henderson?
Just this. The next year, I went back to the same camp, to the same stable. And when I went up to my old horse, he kicked me. Hannah Yarby, if you don't see Bunny Henderson when he gets here, you're going to get kicked again, my friend, by a horse of another color. That's very good. That is the spot. Corey, I'll go start your dinner. I'm going out tonight with Mrs. Yarby.
Why can't I go with you?
Because you weren't invited. And because you're 7 years old. And because you have to go to school tomorrow. Is that a good enough reason?
That's 3 reasons.
Oh, Earl, you must be the accountant for this firm. Now, you start putting your stand away in about half an hour.
Hi, you guys.
Hi, Richard. Where's Alice? Who's Alice? Our rabbit. We decided to call her Alice. Did you bring her so we can play with her?
No. How about some lemonade, you guys?
Okay, how many?
2 for me and 1 for Speck.
That's 15 cents. You got it? I'm broke. No money, no lemonade.
Listen, I'm keeping Alice at my house for you, aren't I?
Yeah?
You squirts know what rabbits eat.
Carrots and lettuce.
And alfalfa. And all that stuff costs money. Right, Speck?
Yeah.
If you don't want Alice to starve, start pouring shrimp.
Okay, but next time you have to pay. Yeah, and you have to bring Alice here, and we'll feed her our own carrots and lettuce. And what about alfalfa? That's what they like best. What's alfalfa?
Hey,
What?
I just said alfalfa's hay, stupid.
Oh.
No, Hannah, I'd be delighted. After all, you and Bunny took me out to dinner last night. Yes. Excuse me. Corey.
Huh?
Hannah, I better hang up now. No, nothing's wrong. Yes, I'll see you in the morning. Right. Well, little Chief Missing Tooth, what are you doing? It's almost your bedtime.
I'm getting lunch ready for tomorrow.
Oh, don't you trust me to make your lunch anymore?
This lunch is for Alice.
Alice? Alice who?
Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, how could I forget that name? Well, how's old Alice doing?
Okay, I guess.
You guess?
Richard never brings her here for us to see.
Then why don't you go to Richard's house to see her? After all, she is yours.
We don't have time. As soon as we get home from school, we have to open our business.
Well, one day, you could go to visit Alice and let Earl handle the business, and then the next day, you handle the business and let Earl go visit Alice.
That's a good idea, Mom. We'll take turns. I'll go tomorrow.
Well, good. You just make sure that you're home on time, because we are going to have company.
Go.
Mrs. Yarby and Mr. Henderson, you meet him tomorrow night.
Are we going to have steak?
No, I'm afraid steak's a little too expensive, Corey. I was thinking we might try that nice casserole recipe that Mrs. Wagadorn gave us.
With vegetables?
On the side, yes. What kind would you like?
Carrots and lettuce and cabbage and alfalfa.
Alfalfa?
Sure. Then if it's left over, I can bring it to Alice.
Nice. Quite. Hannah? Is something wrong?
Julia, what do you think?
About what?
Can a person my age... I mean, is it possible for an old goat to fall in love?
Mrs. Baker, I am Sam Stone, and it is a real pleasure to meet you.
You are not an old goat. And the question is just as ridiculous. Age has nothing to do with it, Hannah. Life isn't the exclusive property of the young, any more than pain or happiness or
revolution. Hannah, don't you let this youth cult intimidate you? You really think so? If you think you're in love, you're in love. Oh, it's not me. It's Bunny. I think he's in love.
Amy! If you let me ride your bike, I'll let you come play with my rabbits. Hey, Richard! What are you shrimp swans? We want to come to your house and play with Alice. Oh, yeah? Yeah, she's our rabbit. So what? And we brought her some carrots and lettuce to feed her, too. Sorry, pal. Sorry for what? You shrimps can't come to my house. Why not? Because my mother doesn't want a bunch of shrimp kids running around our place, that's why. But Alice is ours. Get lost. Shrimp, you two gotta get and I'll stalk you. Me too. Get lost. Both you shrimps. Before Shrimp Baker loses the rest of his teeth. Come on, buddy. Let's go ride your new bike. He's a dirty cheater. Yeah. Let's go take Alice in Wonderland away from his house. She's ours. And we'll bring her home and hide her in the basement, where Mr. Cooper can't find her. Yeah. That dirty cheater. Who's a dirty cheater? Richard. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Mr. Henderson?
Oh, Mrs. Baker, at last. Forgive me for lurking in ambush, but I must talk to you in private.
Oh, you sound so mysterious. Shall we go up to my apartment?
Excellent. Oh, allow me.
Thank you. Now, don't peek. I don't want you to anticipate what we're having for dinner. You are still coming for dinner, aren't you?
Well, that'll depend on the outcome of our conversation.
I'll take those, and you make yourself comfortable.
Thank you. Where's your son?
Corey will be along later. He went to visit a rabbit.
Oh, of course, Alice in Wonderland.
How'd you know that?
What?
Oh, I'll explain later. May I offer you a drink?
You may, if I may refuse.
All right, Mr. Henderson. Now, what is this mystery all about?
A mystery as ancient as the human heart, the eternal subject of dreams and of discourse.
That could either be romance or finance. Now, which is it, love or money?
Love. That which Chaucer called blind, Seneca brave, and Byron, bless his lordship, a sort of hostile transaction.
Lord Byron called love a hostile transaction.
And he didn't even know Hannah Yarby. You know, whenever I warm up to the subject, Hannah ruffles her feathers and she backs off clucking.
That may not be hostility. It could be a simple case of acute panic.
If your diagnosis is correct, prepare for an emergency, Mrs. Baker, because tonight after dinner I'm going to ask her to marry me.
No! Oh, how marvelous. Congratulations. I'm delighted.
Don't be.
Huh?
Please, don't tell her how delighted you are.
But why? I think it's a match made in heaven, to clutch a cliché.
Well, with that dear lady, the best way to encourage her is to discourage her.
You do know her.
Mm-hmm.
Bunny Henderson, you will make a wonderful husband for Hannah.
Only if she marries me.
You bring her here to dinner and leave the rest to me.
This dessert's so good, I'm going to ask for more, Julia.
Oh, I'm flattered. Anyone else?
Well,
No,
I
thanks.
think that...
Me and Mr. Henderson are going to go downstairs and visit Alice.
Oh, that's right, of course. Excuse us, ladies. Let's go, buddy.
We have to be quiet so Mr. Cooper won't find out.
Oh, yes. Don't go away. We won't be long.
Isn't he wonderful with children? With grown-ups, too. Makes me feel like a kid again.
Oh, you lucky girl.
Julia, I've got a premonition he's going to propose to me.
No.
I feel it in my bones.
What do you get from your heart?
Well, it'd be nice to hear the train whistle. But I'd be scared to get on board.
Scared? Scared of what?
Oh, baby, it's so risky. I mean, when you've been alone so many years, a single person just gets so set in one's ways. Just can't change.
Nonsense. For a good catch, any woman can change.
Oh, I know I can. It's him I'm worried about.
Hannah, do you love him?
I'm afraid to admit it, but I do.
Then why in heaven's name would you want him to change?
I better go to your wagon and have Alice in his house. I'll go and bring them upstairs.
Oh, fine. I'm sure Mrs. Yarby'd like to meet Alice, too. Well,
Bunny! I accept. Can we bring Alice to the wedding?
No, Corey, I don't think so.
Yes, one bunny's enough for me.
It's Mr. Cooper. We better hide him.
No, you leave Alice right there. Now, I'll have this out with Mr. Cooper right here and now.
Mr. Cooper.
There he is! It's
what is this? What is this, boy? All right, quiet, quiet. All of you, now silence. All right, now explain this.
It's my rabbit!
What?
These crooks stole my rabbit.
Are you sure?
It's my rabbit.
Oh, yeah, are you sure?
Yes. It's our rabbit. It's ours. We've got it. Yeah, this crook sold the same rabbit to all us guys. Think?
Now, all right, now wait a minute. Look at.